All right, so are you ready to jump into something kind of different?
Always up for a challenge.
Okay, good. Because, we got those docs you sent on ConnectSphere.
Uh-huh.
And honestly, I gotta say, this thing, it really caught my eye.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, imagine if you could take everything you've got online, right, and put it all together, like one super organized page.
Okay, I see where you're going with this.
Yeah, and it looks amazing. That's what ConnectSphere is trying to do. It's like building your ultimate website, but it's all focused on you.
So instead of having all these different pieces scattered all over the place,
Right.
ConnectSphere, it brings everything under one roof. And the best part is you're in total control.
Exactly. And you know how we all have like a million different things going on online, social media, maybe a website, videos,
Oh, yeah, it's a mess out there.
total mess. So ConnectSphere is like this magnet that pulls it all in.
I like that analogy.
Right.
Yeah.
Makes it manageable.
Yeah. And it's not just about bringing it together. You can actually customize how it all looks. Like you get to choose from these pre-made themes. They give your page a totally unique style.
Oh, yeah. And the themes are super cool.
Right.
They've got everything.
And if you're feeling really adventurous,
Oh, I know where you're going.
they actually have a live CSS editor. So you can really get down to the details and tweak things exactly how you want. For those who like to get their hands dirty with code.
Yeah, for the code wizards out there.
Particularly.
I saw they had themes, everything. They had like a playful hand-drawn style, something sleek and futuristic, like a different vibe for everyone, whatever fits your personality.
Yeah, they really seem to have thought of everything. And that's what I find really impressive. Like, it's not just about the looks. It's about how they handle content. It's not just links and pictures.
Mm-hmm.
You can upload videos,
Okay.
audio. You can even embed, like, interactive stuff.
Oh,
Yeah. So think about the possibilities. Like, you could have a potential employer,
right.
right? And they go to your page, and bam, there's your latest coding project running live.
So they can actually see it in action.
It's like a mini exhibition of all your best work, available 24/7.
Always on display.
Right. It's like, instead of just telling people what you can do, you're showing them.
Okay, but what about like the private stuff? What if there's something you only want certain people to see?
Ah, good question. They've got you covered. ConnectSphere takes privacy super seriously.
Oh, good.
You can password protect specific things on your page, so you always have control over who sees what.
That's awesome because, some things are just not for everyone's eyes.
Right, exactly. Like client work or sensitive projects, you don't want just anyone stumbling across that.
So is this just for individuals then? Or could like a business use this too?
That's the beauty of it. ConnectSphere is designed to grow with you.
Okay.
Doesn't matter if you're a one-person show or a whole team, you can start with the basic plan. And then as your needs change,
You can upgrade?
yeah, they have these premium accounts. They give you even more features, more storage space.
So if you're a company, you could use this as your main website almost.
Absolutely. And they've got all these tools for businesses, like you can manage roles, control who on your team has access to what.
Okay, so really flexible.
Totally.
Now, for the techies in the audience, I hear they built ConnectSphere on a pretty impressive tech stack.
Yeah, for those who are curious, it's a combo of Python, Flask, and Squeltemi, all industry standard stuff. Super reliable.
Okay, so it's built to last.
Exactly. ConnectSphere is not going to go out of style anytime soon. It can adapt. It can handle whatever new technologies come along.
It's future-proof.
Pretty much, yeah. You don't have to worry about it becoming obsolete.
So we've got this platform. You can make it look exactly how you want. You can put all kinds of content on it. It's got privacy controls. It's built on a solid foundation.
Right.
This is starting to sound like way more than just like a digital business card,
Yeah. It's almost like a personal online world.
Yeah, it's like your little corner of the internet.
It definitely pushes the boundaries of what we usually think of as an online presence.
Definitely.
And from what I've seen, they've really put a lot of thought into making it easy to use.
Yeah, and the docs mention things like drag and drop, so you can just organize your content super easily.
Right.
And QR codes, so you can share your page quickly.
Yeah, they've really tried to make it intuitive, even for people who aren't super tech savvy.
So basically anyone can use it.
Exactly.
Oh.
And it's those little touches, that can really make a difference when you're trying to manage something as complicated as your online identity.
Yeah, it's the little things that make it feel less overwhelming
For sure.
and make it more fun.
Absolutely.
So we've gone over all these cool features. You can make it look how you want, all this content. But like, what I'm really wondering is, how does this actually help someone stand out?
Oh, that's a great question because, everyone's trying to build an online presence these days. So what makes ConnectSphere different?
Yeah, exactly.
I think it boils down to control. ConnectSphere It's not trying to be just another social media platform. You're not just one voice in a sea of noise.
Right.
This is about giving you the tools to really build a unique space, something that reflects you, you
Right.
know, your goals, your personality, all of that.
So you're not just like throwing stuff out there and hoping people find it.
Right.
You're making a home base.
Exactly. And because you have so much control over the design, the content, you can really tailor it to a specific audience.
Okay, so like give me an example. How would this work in the real world?
Okay, imagine you're a photographer,
Yeah.
right? And you're trying to get new clients.
Okay, yeah.
With ConnectSphere, you can create this amazing portfolio. It's visual. It highlights your best work. You can even include testimonials.
Oh, wow. So it's all in one place?
Exactly. Easy to navigate. Everything they need to know about you.
It's like a digital storefront.
Yeah. But instead of products,
It's your skills.
exactly. It's your experience. It's everything you bring to the table. And it's not just about how it looks.
Okay.
It's about showcasing your expertise in a
Mhm.
way that a regular resume, just a piece of paper, it can't do that.
Right, it's got to be more dynamic.
You can have videos of yourself speaking, links to articles you've written, even interactive data visualizations, if you're in a technical field.
Oh, wow. So you're not just telling people what you can do, you're actually demonstrating it.
Exactly. It's about bringing those bullet points to life.
Okay, that's super cool.
And I think that makes a huge difference when you're trying to make a first impression.
Yeah, it's more engaging, for sure.
And speaking of engagement, let's talk about the community aspect.
Okay, yeah, I was curious about that because it seems like it's all about, individual expression, building your own thing, but is there a way to connect with other people on ConnectSphere?
Oh, absolutely.
Hmm.
Remember how we talked about controlling access to parts of your page? That opens up some cool possibilities for collaboration.
Okay.
So imagine you could have a private space where you're sharing works in progress with clients or you're collaborating with colleagues on a project.
So it's like a built-in virtual workspace.
Yeah. And you can also connect with people outside your immediate circle.
Okay, so like for networking.
Exactly. You can browse other people's profiles, see what they're up to, connect with people who share your interests.
So kind of like LinkedIn, but more visual.
Yeah. And with a bigger focus on showing off your work, your personality.
That makes sense.
It could be really powerful for building relationships and finding new opportunities.
Okay, so far everything sounds amazing, but are there any like potential downsides? It almost seems too good to be true.
Well, one thing to consider is the time commitment. You know, creating a really great ConnectSphere profile, it takes some effort.
I could see that.
It's not something you just throw together in 5 minutes.
Right.
You got to think about it, plan it out, really make it shine.
And with all these customization options, it could be a bit overwhelming, for someone who's not a designer or coder.
Yeah, that's a fair point. And it'll be interesting to see how ConnectSphere addresses that.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll offer templates or guided tutorials, to help people get started.
Or like a marketplace where you can find people to help you.
Yeah, exactly. Connect with designers or content creators who can give you a hand.
That's a good idea. Make it more accessible.
Right, because not everyone has the time or the skills to do it all themselves.
And what about like getting people to actually find your profile?
Discoverability. That's a key question. It's a relatively new platform, so they'll need to work on their SEO, make sure people can find it through search engines.
Right, and maybe they could like integrate with social media or partner with other communities.
Yeah, there are definitely options, and it sounds like there's a lot of potential for growth and innovation here.
For sure, but I do wonder about, the long-term sustainability. How do they plan to make money, keep the lights on?
That's the million-dollar question. For any new platform, will it be premium subscriptions, advertising? The choices they make will have a big impact on the user experience.
Right, and I'm also thinking about privacy. They're centralizing all this information, so data security is super important.
Absolutely. They need to be transparent about their policies, their security measures. Users need to feel confident that their information is safe.
But if they can get all that right,
Yeah.
it feels like they're really onto something here.
They are?
They're offering a solution to this problem that so many people have. Like, how do you manage your online identity when it's so fragmented?
It's about taking control of your digital footprint,
Right.
expressing yourself authentically, connecting with others in a meaningful way.
It's almost like they're saying, here's the internet, go build your own world.
Yeah. And I think that's incredibly exciting.
Me too. It's a bold move. I'm definitely curious to see how it plays out.
It has the potential to change how we think about online identity, not just for individuals, but for businesses, for communities.
It could be huge. Okay, so ConnectSphere is like offering this whole new level of control, right? You can build your own little space online. But let's get practical for a minute. where does someone even begin with all this?
Well, the first step is pretty simple. Just head over to their website, sign up for an account.
Okay.
They have a free tier, so you can try it out, see what it's all about before you commit to anything.
And I'm guessing they have, like, resources to help people get started. I think I saw something about tutorials and stuff in the
Oh,
docs.
yeah, absolutely. They've got tons of guidance for new users.
Okay, good.
Step-by-step tutorials. They walk you through the whole thing, setting up your profile, customizing the design, adding content.
So it's pretty user-friendly.
Yeah. And they even have a blog, with articles and tips just to help you make the most of the platform.
That's awesome. It sounds like they're really trying to make it easy to jump in and start creating.
Yeah, they want to make it accessible.
But what about those of us who, aren't exactly design experts or coding wizards? Is there any help for people who want a more polished look, but maybe don't have the skills?
You know, I think that's where the community aspect comes in. Remember we talked about people sharing their design expertise.
Uh-huh.
They actually have a marketplace where you can connect with designers, other creative types. They can help you customize your page.
So it's like having your own personal design team.
Exactly.
That's so cool.
And you can also connect with other users just to share ideas, get feedback.
Okay, yeah, I was going to ask about that.
They have these active forums. People are always asking questions, sharing tips. It's a great way to learn from the pros.
And probably a good place to, like, test out your profile before you share it with the world.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Sometimes a fresh perspective can help you spot things you might have missed.
Definitely.
And you never know, you might even find collaborators or potential clients through the community.
It's like a whole
It
ecosystem.
really is.
So all in all, it sounds like ConnectSphere is offering a pretty incredible opportunity to, like, redefine your online presence.
It is. It's not just a tool. It's a whole new way of thinking about how we present ourselves online.
It's a mindset shift.
Yeah. And it's exciting to see a platform that's pushing boundaries, giving individuals the power to control their own story online.
It's empowering.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think ConnectSphere has the potential to be a real game changer.
I'm with you on that.
It's definitely something to keep an eye on.
Well, I am officially ready to dive in and start creating. Thanks for taking us through all of this. This has been a fascinating deep dive.
It's been my pleasure. I always love exploring the cutting edge of tech, especially when it has the potential to make such a positive impact.
Absolutely. And for everyone listening out there, we hope this deep dive has got you thinking about your own online identity. Don't be afraid to experiment, express yourself, connect with others in new ways.
Yeah, have some fun with it.
Until next time, keep diving deep.